Welcome to Mobile Electronic Diagnostic. This is Chrysler 2005. Our problem here is the Gage control module. Okay, when I start the car, it doesn't, you see the Gage stay here. And we say, let us go and look for some diagnosis. Let me put the car inside first. Because of the light. I'm gonna put the car inside. Now you see here, check engine light is on. So I'm gonna go using my hotel, and then let me go inside a little bit. You know, when you have light, reflection is no good. Okay, let me go in, and I will try to go and look for diagnosis. I already have the car there. I'm gonna go to control unit, engine computer, engine ECM, read codes. You see, hello.
John.
Now you see here, it's an incorrect engine oil type. This is no problem, but look here, fuel level sensor 2. That means this car have 2 fuel level. So that's fuel level 1 and 2. The one can take the sensor all the way here, the gauge all the way here, and the second one maybe it work when the system is full. The sensor have 3 wires. All the 3 wires are going directly to the cluster. It's not going to the engine computer, going directly to the cluster. So we need to be sure that the continuity between every cluster have 5 volt reference. It's supposed to pull it down. The cluster will send 5 volt reference, and based on of the ground, it will pull it down like 3 volt, 2 volt. It depends. So now we cannot get any information here, but we're gonna escape this one. We're gonna go back to the body. I'm not gonna go to transmission. I'm gonna go to body. No, okay, not body. Yeah, on body. On body, let's go look, see the instrument cluster. If you don't see it here, yeah, here. Now here we can read the code. You see also fuel level sensor 1 circuit stored. Fuel level sensor 2 circuit is high. High means that it can go beyond 5 volt reference, because there is no ground to pull it down. Either the wire is disconnected or the cluster is bad. I'm gonna escape this one. I will go to active test. In active test, I will go to right fuel level. You see this car have right fuel level sensor. Okay, I'm gonna say yes. And left fuel level sensor. I'm gonna go down. This is the right fuel level sensor, left fuel level sensor. And then what do you need more? I don't need anything more than that. This is a fuel gauge. And then I will say okay. Now it will give me some information. You see, this is left fuel level sensor. It already tricked and pulled down. This one also supposed to be tricked and pulled down, but it's still 5.7. It should be like only 5 volt. It doesn't have 5 volt. It should be 5 volt, and when the sensor go down, it will trigger it to go down, but it's already here 5.7 volt. That means probably if the continuity is good, or if I disconnect the left side wire and I get it 8.7, that means the continuity is good. For example, you can cut this one to see the value, because all of them read the same value. If you cut the wire that between the gas tank and the cluster, and this one jump to 8, that means the wire here is no good. All the cluster is no good. Actually, the cluster is the one that give 5 volt reference to the computer. So right now we know for sure that either the cluster is bad, or the fuel pump, the wiring is no good. So what are we going to do is we're going to open the fuel tank where the fuel module is there, fuel pump and the 2 sensors, and then we can read the continuity, and if everything is now okay, then we know that the cluster have to be replaced. Thank you for watching Mobile Electronic. This is Muhammad Idris, and see you in another video. Also, by the way, you can test those gauges. Okay, you see right now, if you push here, I'm testing the right fuel gauge. I'm giving 1 volt ground, 2 volt, nothing move. 3 volt, nothing move. But if I go back, if I skip this one, and I'm gonna go back to for example, temperature gauge. See this temperature gauge? You can test it. You can say, okay, the temperature is very high. I want to test it. I want to look for it again because it gives you 2 times to test it. Give me temperature gauge, door ajar. All this you can test it. You see temperature gauge? I'm gonna say okay. Now I will try to do it. Okay, you see 47%. I just want to go to 40%. 40%, 20%. You see here? I'm gonna go down to 40%. I want to go to 20%. 20%, you see, is go down. So if I click 40%, you go up. Temperature is 47%. That's a regular temperature. You see here 60%. If I push 60%, this one will go. You see, I push 60%, is go high. 80% is go high. 100%, way full, temperature is so full. I need it to that one. I need it to happen to the other side. It doesn't work. So you guys have the idea. Thank you for watching Mobile Electronic Diagnostic, and see you in another video. But this car here, I believe that the temperature gauge here is no good. We need to get a temperature gauge. So we're gonna order a temperature gauge, and then from there we see what happened, because we commanded it here, it doesn't work. Even though everything is okay, I should get reading correctly. Thank you for watching.